to a group now who can only be described as rock royalty. They recently celebrated, would you believe, 45 years together. And tonight, they're performing a track which pays tribute to the nation's forces. From Status Quo, please welcome Francis Rossi and Rick Parfitt. Next to me, I'm there. Lovely. Can I sort the seating plan out? Guys, it's lovely to see you again. I was just musing on our first chat, which I think was about 20 years ago, which is great fun. And yours, 45 years is unbelievable, Francis. I mean, you've won incredibly well.
Well, we wanted to last. We came from that generation that wanted to last. The worst thing for us to be was one-hit wonders, and you just kind of kept the heads down, and you have loads of them. Is it ever enough? No, you just need more.
But is that the case? You can't do without it now, which some people would say was dangerous, you know?
Oh no, I mean, you know, it's as Francis says, it's been our life since we were young. And, you know, people often say, you know, when are you going to stop? When are you going to stop? The answer is never, really. And we will probably rock until we drop. Literally.
Do you still get as big a kick out of playing to, you know, a stadium as you did in those days?
Well, if I'm brutally honest with you, there are nights, right, and I know Francis will agree with me, that you're sitting in the dressing room 10, 15 minutes before you go on thinking, where's it going to come from tonight, you know? And the old showbiz saying, you know, when you get out there, the lights go down, the roar of the crowd, and it just, I don't know, it always comes from somewhere. But you come off at the end of the evening and you are...
3 weeks in bed. Now, tell us about this we've got here, In the Army Now, Francis. In the Army Now, 2010.
Yeah, well, everybody's aware of what's been happening with our troops for the last few years. Must be subject to the media and the news, as we are every night. And I said to Rick, we have the song, and we said to our manager, we have the song, and to approach people, let's see if we can do something, because I think we're all proud of our troops, whether we agree politically what's going on, blah, blah, blah. And... in other conflicts, perhaps people would come back wounded, maybe a slightly damaged arm, but we can all see how our troops are coming back now with pieces missing. That makes it extremely difficult to deal with. And that kind of got us going, and we said we must try and do something. And this is the best we can do thus far.
So the profits from this are split between Help for Heroes and British Forces Foundation. And they arrange entertainments and stuff for our troops, don't they, the British Forces Foundation?
Yeah, I think it used to be ENSA, didn't it? Years ago.
Every night, something appalling.
Yeah.
You remember? He was there, you know.
Say that. Yeah, he was there. But no, over the years we've done some shows out in Paderborn for the troops and stuff like that. You know, it wasn't nearly as serious situation it is now as it is now. But
what's the reaction to you when you go out there? I mean, do they, you know, actually they're bowled over, aren't they?
They love it, yes. Yeah. I mean, we're British, and they're British, really good for that.
All of a sudden, they become a Quo audience.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think anybody, you know, the fact that someone is showing they care about our troops, I don't think they're actually sure that they care. I mean, they're British troops, they seem to be when they go out, and then they seem to come back damaged, and it's almost like we don't recognise them or we can't help them. And that's what I kept seeing on the news all the time, is that they, for rehabilitation, they're not getting any help.
Yes, we get a lot of coverage, obviously quite rightly too, of bodies coming back.
Yes.
But for every person who doesn't come back, there are another 5 or 6 who come back severely injured.
Well, when we went to make the video for this song, we went out in the field, as it were, with some of the troops down in Wiltshire, and just talking to them, you know, and they're an amazing bunch of guys, and they're so incredibly brave. I mean, it's not for me, I can tell you that, it really isn't. You're either cut out to be in the army or you're not, you know, and we just notice how incredibly courageous they are, and the way they look at the way they've got to do their job. You know, a lot of the guys probably in the video will be on the front line by the time, you know, all this comes out.
Well, we're very flattered that you chose to perform on our show first. It's very kind of you to come. Shall I send you over there to get ready with the troops? I'll give you a little Here then, performing with the core of Army music, In the Army Now 2010, Status Quo!
You're on your way to a foreign land. Now's the time to do what you can. You're in the army now.
Wonderful stuff. In the Army Now 2010 came out yesterday, and it's helping to support a great cause, two great causes.